Hey guys, Cody Adair here. I'm joined with Jason Merkel, and today we are going to be talking about the all-new Su-30 from E-flite. Jason, I know you were out at the events this last weekend doing all kinds of show and tell on this airplane. What do you think?
So we just got back from, like Cody said, a couple of events. The AMA West Expo was this past weekend in Pomona, California, and then just prior to that, the week prior to that, was the AMA District 10 Fun Fly in Las Vegas, Nevada, where I actually did show this in person. A couple of guys got to see it fly, and I think everybody was just in awe, in part because of the size.
Right.
And I've mentioned this a few places, and I've seen some people say it's not really that big. Again, you got to see it in person to really believe it and understand it. Yes, you can read the dimensions, the specifications, and it's 1.6 meters long and a 1.1 meter wingspan, and that sounds like, okay, not that big. But when it comes to a jet platform in particular, this is a very large airplane. So guys were very impressed by the size, as was I, putting it together. It's amazing how small the box is, and then how big the finished airplane is, but then also how easy it is to transport. If you need to take, for example, the nose cone off, you can do that. It's magnetic. The wings attach with 2 bolts, super easy to pull off really quickly, and you can transport it in a relatively small space. So again, I think the big thing is that people got to see it in person and appreciate the size, and then beyond that, it's really the details. Right. There are a lot of surface details on this airplane. It has rivets, panel lines, hatch lines, all kinds of details that a lot of scale airplanes don't. A lot of smaller scale airplanes don't, because you can't really add little tiny rivets to little tiny airplanes. And so for that reason, this is what we call extra scale. It has more scale features than most of our previous scale models. Now, we also have the F4 80mm and the F18 80mm, which we both consider extra scale airplanes as well. This airplane is the next in that family, again, because of the surface details, and then also because of the overall scale outline is relatively accurate. And then we also have a lot of functional scale features as well. So it's not just the, kind of static details.
Right.
We've got full flying stabs, we've got a functional air brake, we've got shock absorbing scale like landing gear, and so all of those things add up to give you that kind of extra scale experience.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, what was the overall sentiment? I think from what we saw on the videos, everybody seemed to love it. I mean, I know it's subject matter, but the color scheme is, like I said, is a really cool one. It is unique. It's the Russian Falcons.
Yes.
They're an aerobatic team, so really cool subject matter. Flies really well from what I've seen. What do you think about the flight?
Yes, it actually is not as hard to fly as I probably expected. I kind of thought it was going to be fly a little bit heavy, maybe